right, so we are pulling up Two Kings Casino, just outside of Charlotte. Been here several times, probably embarrassed to say how many times, but we love this place. Really fun. It's got we'll call it a cozy temporary casino at the moment. So it's kind of a trailer temporary casino. We have a great time there. Pretty close to the house, so it's the most local to us. Hopefully, when they get this whole thing built, we can do some stays here, have a little bit more time here, do some fun. Shout out to the marketing department. Reach out to me, and we'd love to do some more videos here. So we are pulling up now. Really excited, just fresh off of Starbucks. So we are super excited, super fired up to come here, hanging out with the wife today. So it is gonna be awesome. And she's my CFO, so she's always got an eye on the budget and everything that we're doing. So we always have fun together. But thanks for joining in today. Catawba. We are at Lightning Link. We're thinking about doing $100 per machine on these three different Lightning Link machines, various majors. High stakes is my favorite, but we're going to start here, Sahara Gold, see if we can hit a bonus. So $100 in. We're going to start off with some $5 spins. Obviously 6 of these, and then we're going to need 3 of the Taj Mahals right here. So let's see if we can. Oh God. All right. Okay, so nothing there. All right, so let's try one $10 bet. Boom. Top. All right, quick email from our HR department. They want me to read this as a disclaimer. Slots make calls, neck scratching, perspiration, anxiety, biting of fingernails, ATM visits, lack of good decisions, diarrhea, random outburst of balls. I don't know who writes this. But mainly, you know the deal. Turn that sound down just a smidge. All right, so these are all 10 cents. So the way I do it, I just move the decimal point over, and that's what you got. All right, really like to see some of those progressives up there. So the major is 71.83, the mini's 100, and the minor's 500 on this denom. Mini, $100. Saw that minor flashing in there. That's why I love these games. Like every bonus, like you're gonna get something on these games, and they're always like pretty decent. Boom, $2.90. So we're gonna play $60 down, and then I'm gonna take this out, and we're gonna move on and see which one's the best. All right, for the last two, let's go to 50-cent denom. Do 2 12.50s. All right, one more. Let's go. All right, so we're gonna even this out. $300. Let's do one more. All right, so we're gonna take out 300 on this one. We're gonna move it over to high stakes. All right, so we slid over game number 2, Lightning Link. We're gonna go 10-cent denom. We just smashed it over there. Sahara Gold, $100 tripled up. So we're gonna do a couple 5s. See if there's anything going on here. All right, so on this one, a little different. So you're gonna need 3 of the suitcases and 6 chips. So the bonus is a little different on this one. It's really cool. It's got like a big middle spot right there. Now you can get a chip, you can get wilds, you can get all these cool things that hopefully will pay you $1 million. One more. Yep. All right. So we're doing really well on these. So we went ahead and got the feature that is going to be in the middle. So check this out. It's like this is my, well, I'd say my second favorite game of all time right here. Oh, fast man, sorry. Nice, not the best. All right. So we really need a chip or wilds. Okay. Chip. Yep. All right. Cool. So that's $150 on a $5 minimum bet on a 10-cent denom. So if anything drops on the side, it's going to be, again, those progressives right there. So mini, minor, major. Let me get any of these. All right, so we can save it. All right, so anytime one drops, obviously 3 more spins. Chance for financial freedom. All right, let's go. All right, so we still got, I think, 1 or 2 free games left. So that's pretty awesome. All right, one more. All right, there's nothing there, but hey, great result. $180. We'll do a couple here. Do a little back to back. And 2 cases all over the place. Let's see what those chips look like. All right, let's do one of these. All right, so once you move over denom, so this is 50-cent denom. So mini, 500, minor, 2,500. Same major and grand, but huge progressives in it. So, oh God, wish me luck on this one. So $12.50 spin, 50-cent denom. So any word would be absolutely crazy. If a major hits, you probably have to catch me with that camera because I'm taking off. Come on. Mm-hmm. All right. It's not the worst. So it kind of shows you betting up doesn't always mean you're going to win $1 million, but that wasn't terrible. I mean, we're going to leave triple up again on this one. Just want to do a couple backups. All right.
Anything for you on the drink? No, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Just trying to do, so this is $12.50 also. A little smaller on the progressives. Oh. All right, so let's do one more $5. All right, we got enough for one more. Boom. All right, so tripled up on this one too. So let's see if Magic Pearl, we can do the same exact thing. All right, you guys know the deal if you've been watching from this long that we moved all the way down this row, crushed it, about to crush it, hope so. Started off with the lucky $5 spins. Again, progressives, you guys can see those, but it's going to be 3 of these and then 6 of the pearls. It's going to get you in the bonus. Oh my gosh, I was going to say, I can't, there's no way first spin, right? All right, couple more. All right, so let's do one more of those. All right, so these girls right here, affectionately known as Ariel, so she is wild. So we go over to a $10 bet. See if we can do one more of this. Turn that down just a smidge. All right. right, so $100 mini. Oh, minor, 500 minor. God, we're crushing this. All right, everybody, hold on your butts right here. I'm gonna not try to lose it. All right, last 10. Mini. Oh my gosh. So the grand, just so you guys know, $101,000 if that ball drops in over there. Ah, huge bonus though. I'll take it. All right, so $10 bet, 10.60 now, $800. Put $100 in here. Obviously gonna do a couple backups. All right, right back into the free games. All right. All right. So this is very similar to high stakes in the center stack. So the girl's gonna be wild. The dolphin's gonna be extra games. The fish pays you a couple chips. And then you can get the big pearl in the middle too. That's gonna give you the hold and spin, which I just fast spin. Sorry guys. All right, pearl. Yep. All right. All right. So we can drop another one of those minors. Minor mini again. What in the world? This is crazy. You think so? Hey, I would lose it. We'd immediately have to go get in the car and leave. All right, so all these 10 senses. Huge again. 720. All right, so just so you guys see, I put 100 in. We're at 1624 in the machine. All right, 2 dolphins again. See if we can get something here. Nope. Indeed. Ooh. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna do a couple more on this bet. And just so you guys know, nothing's ever hot. Completely random number generator on all these. But things can be paying on a certain bet. I'm just saying. I don't know. I don't know if you noticed that same thing. Drop that down in the comments. All right. Let's go over a little bit bigger progressives. We can get a minor to drop on this one. That is a 2026 hand pay all day. Nope. All right. So either way, I'm going to cash out $1,400 on this one. Just because I'm here to take home money. I'm not here to give it all back. Especially when you go in that hot, that early. Come on. Alright, so we got enough for 10. So let's do one more of the $10 bets that we were crushing on a second ago. Alright, so That is 3 lightning links. Obviously, this one won. I mean, if we had to pick a winner, this one crushed it. 1,400. So I had a $300 total investment. We just cashed out $2,000 in about, was that 7 minutes? Yeah. All right. Definitely not always the case. You don't always win. So definitely watch me play and don't bet your own money unless you're willing to really torch it all. Because that could have very easily went the other way. But yeah, thanks. All right, so Lightning Dollar Link. Probably my favorite version of these is going to be Checker Flag. I mean, it's the race car game. So let's we threw $100 in here, see if we can fire away. The cool thing is with this one, so you can change the amount of lines that you want to do. So if you select 25 lines, it's going to be a $2.50 bet on a 10-cent denom. If you do 50 lines, it's going to be a $5 bet. So let's do 25, kind of ease into this thing a little bit. All right, so all the race car guys right here are wild. These are going to be your free games trigger, and then you have your trophies. I mean, everybody wants the trophies. So that's going to be your hold and spin. Really into cars, so I really like this game for some reason. I like F1, I like racing.
You're a race car driver.
Not professionally.
He's a great racer.
Yeah. Oh, come on. All right. Let's sneak a $5 in there. All right. So I like to, and this is probably completely not what you're supposed to do, but I always like to try to find a little action. So if things are dropping, I kind of stay around there a little bit, but on this one you hit games menu, go over. So you can see the difference in the 25-cent denom. So it's only $3 and 75 cents a bet. So if you want to kind of low roll a little bit, but you got a $875 minor, $175 mini, and then the major is $526. But the cool thing with these are it can drop triple progressives in one of those trophies, which is sick. I had that happen before. So if I can hit something here, of course that didn't line up. All right. Doesn't look like anybody's home on that bet. Here, let's try 1,750. Yeah, okay, nah. Let's do a couple of these. We'll do some 5-line $5 bets. And again, you can see the progressives are crazy. So we could hit something on here to try to keep us alive. We're down to $40. All right, so we're into the free games. So let's see if we get some stuff to line up on the 5 line, which is pretty tough. But if we can get a lot of these to open up, or that. All right, let's see if we can get a progressive to drop in here. Come on. Something bigger. Like, I'm grateful for it, don't get me wrong, but if you're on that dollar denom, you expect something to flop in there. All right, come on, baby. So you see like a 250 trophy, multiple mini, got a minor would pay for lunch on the way home. Let's go. All right. Yeah, you can hold this down and like fast spin it. Pretty cool. Or fast lightning mold it up into the totals. All right, 75. Still in the free games. All right. Wow. Okay. Oh my gosh. Man, if I would have hit that triple major, I would have lost it. Oh, come on, baby. Some of those got to be trophies. Nope. All right. So $105 on that bonus, like a 21x. Not ideal, but let's see. I think my plan here, I think I'm going to play it down to the original 100. We're going to scoot over there to Corrido del Toros. He is just looking at me like he wants me to come over there. So let's do something real weird for these last spins. I'm going to go to $2 denom. I'm going to do some $10 spins. So we can just hit something going out here. Come on. No, all right. So that was checker flag. Let's scoot it on over to Corrido Toros. All right, card's green. Make sure you use your card. I mean, people that don't use their card missing out on a ton of freebies, free play. I'm gonna get a hotel, maybe some free stays. So make sure I got my wallet. Okay, yeah, all right. So let's see. 25 cents. We're gonna go down, select the 15 lines. Oh my gosh, so loud. All right, so these have capes, and then you have the bull. It's gonna be the free games. So pretty exciting bonus on these games. I love these games. Love the versions of them. There's the bull we need right there. All right, so these are going to be wild. So just like the race car over there has the racers, this is going to be the bulls. You can get a screen of those in the middle. Pretty big line hits. All right, let's swap it over here. Feeling frisky. 2 here. Come on, 3 more. All right. Let's move it around a little bit. Let's do some 250s. I think that's where a lot of people miss it too. And I understand budgets, but like if you can just move your bet around just a little bit, like you can pop into a bonus, or you know, somebody will come in here with a $300 budget, put it all in one machine and bet 75 cents all the way down and get, you know, $20, $30 bonuses. And that might be how you like to gamble and you have fun. But I think we're all here for one thing, and that's to, one, have fun, of course. You should totally have fun, and you should totally watch me have fun. But you can move over a little bit and actually get up on the machine, which doesn't look like I'm doing now, but 2 and 5, of course. But in general, that's the way I like to play. So not saying everybody should, but a couple of smaller bets, kind of cruising around. So hopefully this bull wasn't looking at me from next door, thinking that I'm just going to take your $100. Come on, friend. All right. So, like on the last machine, we're going to go to $2. I'm going to do the last 2 spins, whether we burn this $20 or not. We're going to have fun, and we're going to see if we can just get absolutely amazingly lucky and hit, which we didn't, but we had fun. That was $100, so reels away, y'all.